Okay, tonight we're going to be designing a rocket to visit Eve. And this particular rocket is going to attempt to place 4 working rovers on the surface. So, let's start with a little bit of making the rovers. Let's say that'll work. And I like to design the whole thing from the rover's perspective to start. And for the purposes of weight, we will use a can. Maybe like that. Put the wheels at this end, not at this end, because that's the bottom of the can once it lands. Okay, let's put some wheels on this guy. And holding down Shift E to rotate this guy into place. Looks pretty good. And Shift Q. I find that it's very tricky to use the symmetry buttons to do this. Almost always mucks it up somehow, so it's fast enough to do it manually. Those look about even. Let's put some wheels on it. Again, using my Shift E keys. That even? Yeah, it's not quite right, is it? It's straight. Yeah, well off on that one. Still off. One of these days I'll count exactly how many clicks it takes to get between positions. How many clicks, how many shift key presses are in 90 degrees, but guess I'm just too lazy for that. Yeah, getting better at it though. And one more. Okay, that's basically a rover. I'm gonna parachute this rover in to the atmosphere. Just this is one of the reasons I chose to go to Eve, because individually landing 4 rovers without an atmosphere to slow me down would be pretty painful. Little headlamp action. Little tail lamp action. And what else do we need? We need some solar panels. Power this rocket. This rover, sorry. That'll be enough. Holding down the Alt key when I mouse click on it to duplicate the part I already have. Need some battery power. It's not going to drag. Good. And you always want the ability to use attitude thrusters with these things. Find. There we go. We need something to power the attitude thrusters. Come on. Okay, we got everything I need except for my little science gizmo. This is one of the few non-stock parts I use in Kerbal. I have to think it was an oversight not to put it in Kerbal to start with. The engineer. Okay, so that's basically our rover. Now let's turn the whole thing sideways up. Boom. And duplicate around using the Alt key. There we go. Oops, what happened there? I really only want one of you. That'll work. Okay. Brilliant. Let's put SAS on there so it doesn't drift around too much. We'll need a much bigger body on it. A little more SAS. Rocket body. Let's go with one of the big eyes. And this is going to be my top stage, so I don't need too much power. I need a little bit of attitude jets. Let's go with 4. And I always like to try to place those at the center of gravity. So, gonna line them up the top here. Close enough. And we'll want some solar panels on you. Why not? What I hate is being in space and realizing my attitude. I'm sorry, SAS no longer works, or my lights no longer work because I've run out of power. So this way there'll always be a whole bunch of panels facing the sun wherever we're looking. Okay, that's basically the top stage of our rocket. And let's just strap it all down. Might not fall apart, but really stinks to build a rocket that's unstable. There we go. Let's just band you guys all together too. Is that gonna let me do 4 times multiplication? Wow, tried. Probably best if I just turn that off. Manually do it. Strap my legs together. Never have too many straps because they conveniently release when you want them to release, and they hold on tight when you want them to hold on tight. And they weigh almost nothing. Okay. I've probably got 1,000 pieces here, and I haven't even built the lifting rockets. I don't like that strap, that's ugly. Say truth, beauty, beauty, truth. Not sure how that applies to rocketry, but hey, let's name this thing and save it before we lose it somehow. We're going to Eve bound. Let's call it our Quad Rover. Alright, let's separate this guy. And I really don't know how much delta V it takes to get to Eve with this much weight. I'm sure I could calculate it. through some sort of effort-intensive means, but I just don't feel like it, so let's just build big. What do you say? Use the new rockets. If one is good, two is better. Is that enough? No. We'll need more. Let's put on 4 more. Do you like the looks of that? Yeah, that should work. See if we can perch some more tanks on top. Engines on bottom. And let's let the strapping begin. Again, I got my 4x symmetry turned on, so I can just go to town. The more straps, the better. Because this thing's gonna wiggle and jiggle all over the place. Maybe why my Kerbal runs pretty choppy with this rocket, that I got so many pieces that it has to calculate the physics on, but at least my rockets don't often fall apart anymore the way they used to. Okay, now let's turn off symmetry and get some, what's this, asparagus or onion or some sort of fuel planning going. So you're going to fill that tank. You're going to fill the main tank. You're going to fill that tank. You're going to fill the main tank. Alrighty. Where is that? Is that our main engine? It needs to be down here. Okay, now we need to sort out who among you is in our first to fire Onion 1. Looks like we have a winner. Which means you probably are other one. Check out. Good. Okay. First those, then that guy, then... Okay, that works. Now let's get really absurd. Let's put some solid rocket boosters on here. Oops, I forgot my symmetry. Let's turn that on and go nuts. Is he on there? Great. Back to my straps. Okay, is that enough? No, it's not. You can always put more SRBs on. Put more? Sure. How many SRBs can it hold? The answer is a lot. How's she look? Well, the answer was 7 per times 4. Wow, 28 SRBs. If that can't get us up, then I don't want to go up. Oh, hey, we need some people to put in our... put inside our cans before we take off. Okay. Everything looked good. Oh, I didn't put those all in the same place. I want to fire all my engines at once. Okay, looks good. Let's go to Moon. Or let's go to Eve.